teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Stanford Cardinals. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. And the Hokies will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He's running out of time here. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He lets it go on the move. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. The game is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down. Early in the game, a chance to get him off the field. But instead, this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
The Hokies with 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Grab behind the line. It's Adams. Taken down, but not before he makes the 1st down. The Hokies are moving quickly down the field. Hand off to the right side. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quarterback operating an empty set. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short in the 7th play of the drive. try and muscle for the first down. That's big. They convert on third and set them up first down from the 32. And the Hokies hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. First down, right back to the running game. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. It's been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stop and hold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Play number 10 of the opening drive. Can he keep it going here on 3rd and long? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris, is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time, the defensive line just came right in, expecting the pass, and blew up the play.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Pass rush closing in. This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Grab behind the line. It's Cooper. You make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris Smith, I have no idea how you let that guy get that open. You know for a fact, all week long, in fact, they brought it up in our meetings yesterday, that they've got to stop this receiver, and then you lose track of him? Well, they're lucky that didn't go as a touchdown.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
It's the RPO caught to the right. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for that nice game.
So a serious defensive battle as we wrap up the first quarter. These teams pursuing a national championship. Let's take a look at the game summary so far. Both teams desperate to get the offense going, find a spark and some rhythm in this playoff game. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. In a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
I know the toss play begins with a guy taking the snap, he turns it around, and flips it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle, a tight end in that same direction, to where they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want.
Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinal, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. If you play quarterback, how about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. Defense got a big 4th down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain. The Hokies hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, that's a great job by this defense of getting pressure with only 3 pass rushers. That leaves 8 back in coverage. It makes it very difficult to find an open man. But boy, you'll play that defense all day if you can get that kind of pressure with just 3 guys.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Drop him back. They're going to throw for the first down. Looking deep to the right side. But this one is broken up and falls incomplete.
The offense takes a big shot here downfield. I thought they may have a chance, but the defender makes an unbelievable play to get a hand on the ball and knock it away.
The Hokies will have to kick it away. That's just the first punt for this offense tonight. See if he can make something happen with the return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Stanford offense is back out there on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive.
Bring to the end zone. Touchdown, Stanford. They connect for 6. So they find the reliable tight end. He makes the defense pay that time.
You know, the receivers a lot of times get most of the attention, but don't forget about how potent a tight end can be. When you've got a player like this who can run routes, get a serious weapon that they can utilize, and they just did right there.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. And the Hokies hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Pressure is coming. Oh, they trap him for a sack. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. They got him again. He's like a statue back there.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. The Hokies will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. Just able to get it away. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Cardinal offense is back out there on the field. They really built momentum in this game. It's been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Running out of time in the pocket. The pass rush gets home.
There you go, defense. Much better job of affecting the quarterback. This guy's already thrown a couple touchdown passes. That time, no chance at all to get his feet set. Nice job of pressuring him and bringing him down for the sack.
Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. The offense will stay on the field for this 4th down attempt. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Grabbed by the receiver. We saw them at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
But an effort by the receiver here. Good job with the run after the catch to pick up that 1st down. The pass was short of the sticks, and this receiver is able to get the rest by himself. Terrific individual effort here.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. We reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. We'll see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. At 1st down, sack a surprise. It moves him back into fringe field goal range. What can they do on 2nd and long? Takes the toss, heads to his right. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Fourth down, he's throwing for it. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Now set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. He escapes the pocket. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. Back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. Check this out. Offense going for it inside their own 40. Here we go. Fourth down. They'll try to run for it. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
And it's a direct snap. The back's got it on the pitch. Finding space at the 20. Tackled, but not before picking up big yards and a first down. Defense couldn't stop the option that time.
Oh, man, what a read here by this quarterback. You know, he's trying to keep it himself until the defense takes him away. Good job at pitching it. And how about the skill guys on this offense? Can they cover some ground? Great pickup for this offense.
It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Moves out of the pocket. He throws the ball out of bounds there. Smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up third down.
That's a smart heads-up play to me by the quarterback. Would rather throw it in the stands than a tight throw leading to a potential turnover. Wonder what they'll have dialed up here on this third down.
And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Time running down, just one play left here in the half. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Here's a run call on third and goal. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Hokies will kick this away to start the second half. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. And the Stanford offense is back out on the field. They're fortunate to have the lead at the break with those pass protection problems. Let's see if they can clean that up here in the third quarter. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off play action, he's looking to throw. On the move, looking deep down the right side. The catch is made, and he does get the foot down to rule it a catch, a big gainer.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
They keep him off balance with a run. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. On the option. Pitch play to the back. He's tackled after a big gain. Picks up a first down. Great execution on the option.
Man, the defense, it's all about assignment football. Somebody's got to be able to account for the quarterback, which they do. Nobody's left for the pitch man. Good job by this offense picking up some positive yards.
They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. He breaks free. No way to run up the middle.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Breaks into the clear. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Stanford getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Gonna run it. It's Davidson. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Throwing off play action. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. Third and short here in this playoff game. The 8th play of the drive. They'll run it here. The fullback gets the carry. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. So no hesitation. The offense is on the field to go for it here. It's a crucial play. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on 4th down. Trying to convert with a sneak. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
How about that defensive front and the linebackers collapsing down on the football? You would think that the quarterback sneak is a safe call, an easy call to get the yards that you need, but not with that push by that defensive line.
And the Hokies will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. looking to throw it on second down. A deep shot to the left side. And the downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. A quick juke. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going. Clock running in the final minute here of the third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. And then first down, they go right back to him. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Fights off a defender. Gets into space at the 50. They can't stop him. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run.
Well, that's the kind of run that makes an offensive line coach very, very happy. And also will boost the confidence of the big guys up front. And when you have a confident offensive line, you got more and more opportunity to hit big plays.
Great cut there. They finally stop him at the 8. It'll be 1st and goal. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter. And Kirk gets Stanford in the lead. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? With a 2nd and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
The defense has kept the offense out of the end zone all game, and they stop them on 3rd and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Man, this defense just keeps coming up with plays. That's a 3rd stop in a row here inside the 10-yard line to get us to 4th and goal. You look at that scoreboard, you need points on the board. I don't think a field goal is going to help you at this point in the game. You got to put a touchdown up on the board, call your best play, and go out and execute.
Looking for a receiver. On the move now. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Hokies. The much-needed counterpunch delivered. So here we go, 4th quarter. They cut into the lead, but still work to do.
Well, I think the cool thing is that they're still battling, and they put themselves at least in a position now to possibly come back and maybe, who knows, win this game. But it's going to be up to their defense. They've got to get the ball back to have a chance.
Now they'll empty the backfield on this 2-point conversion.
Here we go, here we go.
There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
And great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the 2-point try.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here.